right? That's what I'm trying to say.
Good point, well made.
Cool.
Right.
So, but what was that stuff that you were saying about Gordon being stealthy?
Oh, no, it's nothing. It's nothing. He's just a charismatic guy with a couple of moves.
Well, what moves?
No, nothing. No moves. You know me. I got nothing. I got no moves.
The Iona Brewery.
Yes, that's my one move.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah, well, and the I'll kiss you in 6 minutes move. What are you talking about? That's your fucking move.
What is it?
Not really a move.
What is it?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
What'd he do? He used to give chicks a 6-minute warning before he kissed them.
Sounds pretty rapey.
Well, that does. It wasn't that. It was just a fun, flirty thing I did a couple of times.
Yeah, well, more than a couple.
It wasn't a move.
So do the move.
No.
Do it,
I'm not doing
Flash.
the move.
Do the move.
Why?
Do it.
I want to see the move.
It's not happening.
See, if I can't see it, I'm only going to imagine it's a form of sexual assault.
It's not a form of sexual assault. Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do the fucking move.
Do it.
Can't wait.
Jesus. Okay.
Stand up.
Yeah, do it properly. Come on.
Okay, fine.
Properly.
Right, okay, so I get to a party, okay, and only if I'm feeling a vibe,
Right.
I'd say to the girl, so I'm going to kiss you in 6 minutes. So if you have anything that you want to do between now and then, be my guest and I'll meet you back here. Okay?
I don't know. It's creepy adjacent.
Yeah, well, we're out of context here, and it was years ago.
Yeah, not aged well.
TV10, episode 0507, I believe. That's got to be right?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Cool.
507 episodes. You keep listening to this. I don't know what to tell you other than you're making very good choices. Good job.
I'm Bill Frost over here, and over there is
Tommy Milagro. Hi there, folks. And we've got so much TV to get through. It's like we're approaching...
It's less than last week.
It is less than last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's more coming.
Okay.
It's sort of a lulling week.
So this is the lull before we get metric fuck tons of TV.
Another metric fuck ton. Yes, all right. And, drinking from official sponsor, Sugar House Distillery.
The OG sponsor of the TV10 podcast. Of course, they provide to us the cans of raspberry lemonade vodka. So it's a healthy donation on behalf of Sugar House Distillery. We love their business.
But that's not what you're drinking.
Well, I went over to our good friend Ivy at Booze Teak, and I got something non-alcoholic. It's from Green Bar Distillery. This is their burnt orange bitters and soda. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah, so it's definitely got a unique taste here. So if you don't want to be, that tipsy, this is a great alternative as well. And very refreshing for this summery weather.
Yeah, kind of, a little bit.
Yeah.
Nah.
The world's on fire anyway, so better refresh yourself.
Why not? Yes. And coming up on the TVs this week.
Oh, what's new?
On Tuesday, October 1st, it's the vice presidential debate.
Okay.
I don't know who cares about this, but yeah. So it'll be Bowen Yang versus Jim Gaffigan. the coach versus the couch.
Yeah.
I
saw that Saturday Night Live bit.
Yeah,
I thought that was awesome. I only have a question though. Didn't back in the day when Veep was still on the air, didn't Selena have to do a vice presidential debate as well?
I don't remember. Probably.
I'm trying to scan my mind and I can't remember it because I wanted that little taste of that.
No, I don't think she ever did a debate.
Okay, that was a missed opportunity by Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I don't think they did.
All right.
But, yeah. So, yeah, there's got that. And also the video-on-demand premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen it yet, I don't know who you are. But it's a lot. It's just a lot. That's all. That's the only review I can give it.
Okay. You just didn't, you couldn't process it?
No, I enjoyed it. It was just like, it's a lot.
But it's a good lot.
Yeah, they got almost everybody in. I know Halle Berry was kind of bummed that she didn't get to play Storm. It's like there was no room.
Yeah, there was just no place for you, Stormy. I'm sorry.
Maybe the next one.
Which, let's face it, it's the Marvel Universe, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can we just agree that Reynolds is Marvel Jesus at this point?
Yes, definitely, yes. On Wednesday in the CW, the CW continues to import shows from all around the world because they're not making their own anymore. Joan, starring Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones.
What is it?
Based Joan, as Joan.
Okay.
Is based is set in the 1980s, based on a true story. This is a British drama, by the way, about a broke single mom who goes on to become a jewel thief.
Okay.
And quite a good one, and quite successful in the underworld in the 1980s Britain.
All right. So are we going to get a lot of British slang, Cockney slang involved?
I hope so. I certainly hope so.
Yeah. And this is for people that didn't get enough of The Gentleman on Netflix.
Yeah.
That could be a good thing right there.
And on Thursday, a movie, yet another Stephen King adaptation. You know, he's got a lot of books, and why do we keep coming back to Salem's Lot?
What?
I know, another one. This one has been sitting on a shelf since 2021.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Nope.
And it was also supposed to be released theatrically a couple years ago, and they said, nah. And so now it's on Max.
Okay. So there's a second sign there's a problem.
Yeah. So, but this is not a miniseries like the previous two adaptations. This is a movie.
Yeah. And can we say this? The only good thing to say about this is, well, it didn't get boxed up like Batwoman and Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet we'll see those someday.
I unless we could get Joan to pirate them and get them to us.
And also a movie on Hulu starring Sarah Paulson and Ebon Moss-Backrack from The Bear.
Okay.
Cousin? Yes, right. This is called Hold Your Breath, starring, again, Sarah Paulson. It's about set in the 1930s in Oklahoma, the Dust Bowl, and there's like these horrific dust storms, and she's
seeing people.
She's seeing a demon out in the dust.
Well, like you do, out in the Bible Belt.
It's the legend of the gray man.
Uh-huh.
This movie is called Hold Your Breath. Why not call it The Gray Man? Much better title.
Well, here's the reason why, because that was already taken by Ryan Gosling on Netflix.
What?
Yeah.
What?
The Gray Man.
What?
It was taken. I'm sorry.
Okay, how about Dust to Dust?
Or Dust in the Wind. Oh, wait.
Yeah, see? There's a good one.
Yeah, except Kansas would probably sue the shit out of it.
I say Oklahoma would be, with an exclamation point, would have been the perfect title for this movie.
Except that's a play, and, that's going to give the wrong connotation.
It's a play?
Yeah, it's a play.
All right, sure.
I got to be the cultural one here?
Oh, my God. Yeah, also on Thursday, on Max again, Velma, a new special.
Okay.
A Halloween special.
Like you do.
Sorry, haters. It's back.
And of course, no Scooby.
No, still no Scooby.
Right.
We did have Scrappy Doo in season 2, but
not the same.
Not the same, no. So currently, Velma, voiced by Mindy Kaling, is a ghost.
She's a ghost?
She's a ghost.
All right.
And the gang is trying to get her back from the spirit realm, and with a spell that can only be cast on Halloween night.
Okay.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
Yeah. So if I don't know if this series is gonna continue or not.
We've been. I know a lot of people have been hate watching.
I
this.
was shocked there was a second season.
Yeah. We just kind of went, huh?
I know, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be on Max on Thursday. On Friday, remember Scare Tactics from way back in the day,
Barely.
like 20 years ago?
Barely.
On Sci-Fi Channel. They're rebooting it on the USA Network.
Okay.
Jordan Peele is producing.
Okay.
So there's something hopeful.
Yeah.
Could be good.
Well, here's the thing though. Movie-wise, he can do no wrong.
Hasn't done so well with the TV series.
And I'd like to present Exhibit A for the jury, Your Honor, the Twilight Zone reboot.
Yeah.
And like how long that lasted. Exactly.
Couple seasons.
Yeah.
On Saturday Night Live, hosted by Nate Bargatze.
Mm-hmm.
He's back, stand-up comedian, and musical class. Did
the genius juice kick in that hard?
I wish. No, Coldplay again?
Oh.
Aren't there other bands that can play?
I would want to think so, but
We can't get anybody else but Coldplay.
here's my question: Does Chris Martin is he quietly quitting, or
I don't know.
is he promoting something, or
They probably have a new album out that no one's buying.
sigh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Here's something to get us excited about on Sunday on HBO and Max. By the way, Sundays is now where the Penguin resides.
Yes.
I don't know why they gave us a Thursday tease and then stuck it on Sunday.
I was looking for it all day, and I had to research, and
Yep.
and then it said, "Oh, we moved it to Sundays."
For no reason anyway. This is a new series called The Franchise.
Okay.
It's a comedy satire from the people behind Veep and Succession and Avenue 5.
Oh yeah.
It's behind the scenes of a say it's like the Marvel universe, but not really. It's like one of the lesser loved properties of a certain comics empire.
Oh, you mean DC?
No, not DC either. But it's behind the scenes of making a comic book franchise and one that is not very popular. So maybe think the Hulk
I'm still sticking with DC.
or Shazam.
I'm sticking with DC only because this is prior to James Gunn.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. By the way, Chuck has endorsed Trump, so he's dead. But he did that in 2020 also.
Sigh.
Yeah,
Okay, so Shazam, no more.
yeah, yeah.
All right, that's our title.
But also starring in the singer Hamish Patel, Billy Magnuson, Isaac Powell, and Aya Cash, who you might remember as Stormfront from The Boys.
yes.
So she's got a little experience here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on board with this.
That starts on Sunday on HBO and Max. Looking forward to that. And what I've been watching harder here is Grotesquerie on FX and Hulu. Is a new Ryan Murphy thing starring Niecy Nash. More correctly, Niecy Nash Betts.
Oh.
Give her a full married name in there.
Yeah.
And it's good and creepy.
And she has done some great work, not just from Reno 911, but also Claws on TNT.
Oh, yeah. Claws, yeah.
Everybody sleeps on Claws.
Yeah, I know, right?
So-
It's very good, very creepy, very weird, and it's like one of those series where you can't quite tell what the time period is. Yeah. I mean, you see lots of old-timey tech, but then every once in a while somebody has a cell phone, and it's just a kind of out of time, really.
Kind of like Gotham.
I was going to say Gotham. Yeah, Gotham, you never knew.
Except you knew it was never a good show for one simple reason alone. Yeah, I'm going to harp on that. No cop stash.
No cop stash. That's right. Also, you heard at the top of the program there, Colin from Accounts, Season 2.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It's even better than the first season. And they've introduced even weirder side characters in this season.
What?
The first season, it was mostly about the couple there, who are actually a couple. But now they've brought in like some various side characters who were like just fucking out there.
Oh, jeez.
And and also this new "Have I Got News for You" show with Roy Wood Jr. On CNN and Max. Sort of a news and politics and some pop cultural game show kind of thing where
The important thing is Roy Wood Jr. is finding his niche.
Yeah.
And we got Michael Ian Black and
Amber Ruffin.
Amber Ruffin.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all you need to know.
When in those people you have Michael Ian Black, who is extremely online. He knows all the terrible things that we all know, those of us who are all terribly online.
Yeah.
And Amber Ruffin does not.
Which is great.
So she learns new things every week.
And
horrifying things every week.
Just her expression alone of terror and laughter is just what? What? That's and there's Michael Ian Black. Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, yeah. And they canceled a couple of shows here.
Okay.
Hollywood canceled a couple of shows here.
Hollywood.
One we know, one we don't.
Okay.
One of them is Chucky.
Okay.
Just in time for Halloween, Chucky's been canceled.
The fuck? Okay. What's the other?
The other is Unprisoned from Kerry Washington.
Okay.
It's a Hulu show,
Oh, okay.
and pretty sure no one watched it.
Did we even talk about it before?
We might have mentioned it when it premiered a couple years ago, but
Okay.
did not really stick with it.
That was probably our watch software.
I mean, it's Kerry Washington, so she's great, but
the show
did not watch it.
All right. All right, then that's
And we know Yellowstone is coming back,
okay.
minus Kevin Costner, in November.
Okay.
And previously it was said the second half of the 5th season would be the last of Yellowstone proper.
But
Now they're saying, no, we might just keep going on. We
So
might keep on keeping on without Kevin.
so what Taylor Sheridan said was,
Money, please.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
You beat me to it. Well, I think that's a smart idea right there. And it's proven to be successful when certain entitled actors start getting in the way of greatness of the show. Looking at you, House of Cards. And
Yeah. I don't know if I'd call Yellowstone greatness. It's entertaining.
yeah.
It's not a great show.
Well, here's what I would say. If the same shit happened with Tulsa King, that would be the end right there.
I enjoy Tulsa King more than I do Yellowstone, mostly because
Sylvester Stallone.
yeah, even though his face does not move anymore, there's no movement.
His mouth moves?
Kind of, kind of,
Yeah.
did a little bit, but yeah. So there's Yellowstone. We may get yet more seasons of that, which I think is very likely.
I think that's a very good idea. And
Yes, thank you very much.
Tulsa King, how you continue to entertain me.
And the season 50 premiere of Saturday Night Live last night, as we're recording live on Sunday. Not bad. Not one of the best episodes ever.
The opening, the cold open was pretty good, I thought.
I mean, Maya Rudolph's got the Kamala voice. You know, she's got the look down.
Oh, yeah.
But she definitely has the voice down.
Oh,
now that
easily.
we've heard more from Kamala Harris as the way she speaks, previously we didn't really hear from her a lot. Now we know what she talks like.
Yep.
Maya Rudolph's got it down.
Easily.
And also Jim Gaffigan,
Oh, and Dana Carvey.
and yeah.
That was a treat to see that. And he nailed Biden.
At first I didn't. Who is that? Oh, shit. Dana
Yeah,
Carvey.
I know. I had to blink twice at that
Yeah.
one, too.
But the rest of the show, first of all, I like that they've kind of sped up the opening sequence of introducing all the cast members because it was just way too long before.
Okay.
And they've kind of tightened it up a little bit. It
Tightened
moves
up.
a little quicker. That's nice. They did that.
And can we both agree Gene Smart is a goddamn treasure?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there is a reason why Hacks got the best award for comedy series. That should sum it up right there.
Oh, that's right. They did.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. It's like, did the bear win everything? No.
No, they were nominated the whole fuck ton.
Yeah.
They just didn't win a whole fuck ton.
Yeah.
Is the difference.
And Hannah Einbinder showed up to help introduce Jelly Roll.
Oh, God.
And we've talked about Hannah Einbinder, right? Daughter of Lorraine Newman.
Why do I know that name?
Hannah Einbinder. She's the other.
No.
the
Hannah,
other-
we talked about the other one, Lorraine.
Lorraine Newman was original cast member of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Way back in the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
And will Lorne Michaels do more with her on that?
Probably not.
Yeah. So what we're saying is temper your enthusiasm appropriately, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Yeah. But the one good thing about that whole show that I liked, other than the usual weekend update, their take on Game of Thrones. I was just cracking up on that. What the fuck is happening here?
Got me.
Why is there so many blonde people? And why can't they have a different name other than the same bullshit?
Yes. Whitney Cummings is going to host a game show. Yeah.
Okay.
It's for Max. It's called Fast Friends.
Okay.
And it's about Friends trivia.
Oh, dear.
Trivia about the TV show Friends.
All right.
How many episodes do you think you can get out of this?
Well, let's see. The show ran for
10
what,
seasons.
10? Was it 10? I thought it was
Yeah.
11.
No, it's 10.
Okay. So it was a tight 10. And they probably did
22 to 24 episodes per season, so there's a whole lot of episodes out there.
Okay.
But a trivia show based around Friends, I don't know.
Is it going to spin off into what the characters did afterward?
Probably not. No.
And is it going to get real dark when they get to the Matthew Perry stuff? I mean, you got to ask those questions. And Whitney, if you didn't think that far ahead, we can get you those jokes. And we will be happy to deliver those for the low, low price of $100,000 per person. We're a comedy writing duo, as far as you know. And
yes, we are.
Sell it. And we will be happy to write those terrible jokes. And if you want to throw us under the bus, the money will be a nice cushion. Is that reasonable?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Should I pad in $50,000 for any lawyer issues we're going to have to deal with down the road?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was fixated on Bruce Campbell has a new series.
Well, what?
It's called Hysteria with an exclamation point. Premieres in October 18th. And it's about set of the 1980s and around the whole satanic panic craze.
Okay.
Which is we got a little comeback for the satanic panic genre, Longlegs, over the summer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
And I just wrote an article for City Weekly all about satanic panic movies of the past.
Oh,
such
okay.
as We Summon the Darkness from
All
a few
right.
years ago.
Nice.
And there was a comedy actually called Satanic Panic, which was pretty funny. And there was one, The Devil's Reign from 1975. John
Reign?
Travolta's first movie.
You're fucking kidding
Yeah.
me. Oh.
He didn't have any lines, really.
But
it was his first movie. Yeah.
he appeared as an extra or something?
He was part of a satanic cult.
Okay.
Yeah. Led by Ernest Borgnine.
Of course.
And Ernest Borgnine and William Shatner are in this movie acting really hard against each other.
Oh, we gotta fucking find this.
Yeah, it's out there. You can stream it. It's out there.
Oh, where can you stream that?
Off the top of my head, riff for a minute. I'll find it.
And this is probably during the dark years when Star Trek was off the air and Ernest Borgnine was Ernest Borgnine. So obviously, Shatner was kind of realizing, gee, I really shouldn't have let that Star Trek money go to waste. I should have done more with my acting skills.
The Devil's Reign is available all over the place, such as Tubi, Pluto, Plex, Roku Channel, AMC Plus, and Shudder. So plenty of places to watch that movie.
Okay. And I could just hear it right now. But we have to suffer through commercials. Yeah, but at the same time...
No, not on AMC Plus.
Really?
Nope, no commercials on AMC Plus.
But I have to pay money for it. Do you want to suffer through the acting, or do you want to pony up for this genius?
Just watch it on Tubi. You'll get a couple of ads.
But
let's go get a beer.
Yeah. And that'll give you enough for you to just kind of wash out the Shatner-esque out of your mouth.
Another one of the movies on my list was Trick or Treat from the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Gene Simmons was in it.
Wait, Trick or Treat?
Trick or Treat, yeah.
Okay. As opposed to the film that came out in the, 2000s?
Yeah.
Trick or Treat?
Yeah, there's been a few of them.
Yeah. Gene Simmons was in that.
Gene Simmons was a disc jockey.
Oh, God. I am here to play the hits, and now let me get to the disco version.
From 1986, soundtrack by Fastway. Teen kid in high school, his favorite rock star. The teen kid is played by Mark Price from I believe Family Ties.
Okay.
And
wait, Mark Price? Did you say?
Mark Price.
He wasn't in Family Ties.
I don't know.
You're thinking Michael Gross.
No.
Michael Gross was Family Ties.
No, younger.
Mike Price was never on Family Ties.
Price.
Or Mark Price. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to
look him up. Mark
right.
Mark with a C, Price.
Okay.
He played somebody on Family Ties.
I wonder if it's that kid Skip. That could be.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me research.
But also in this movie are Tony Fields. He plays basically this kid and DJ Gene Simmons, they play this dead rock star's final album backwards.
Like you do.
And brings him back to life, brings him back from hell. And yeah, it's a fucking crazy movie.
Okay.
Also, Ozzy's in it as a televangelist.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? You are absolutely right. Mark Price, he played Erwin Skippy Handelman from Family Ties. So
Okay.
I didn't recognize the name until I see this, and now I'm going, oh, all right.
Erwin?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand why he was called Skippy all the time.
Yeah, you're not going to go by Erwin.
God, who the fuck would?
No.
Ew.
And you got some sports ready there?
Oh, we've got a metric fuck ton of sports, so hit my music.
And sports with Tommy Milagro. Go team!
Yes, and from the sports desk of the TV10 podcast, we deliver to you only the sport of professional wrestling. Let's just catch up from last week here. We had just warned you about the Mr. McMahon series coming to Netflix, and
It's out. Did you watch it?
no,
Okay.
I didn't need to.
You know it all?
Well, here's the thing, because our good friend and my editor, Bob Kapoor,
Oh.
at Slam Wrestling covered it. You know, I write for Slam Wrestling.
He did it for us.
Yes.
Good for him.
Yeah, and it's probably good because my MBA would have said this wasn't worth the money. But here's the thing. Well, let me get to the stuff that happened before the docuseries came out. Number one, and I can't remember if we talked about this or not last time. Vince McMahon commented on the documentary. He said in a tweet, for the first time in God knows how long, because he's been away for a while because, you know.
So he and Trump are both back on Twitter.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. He did say this, quote, sorry, I didn't do it right. Let me try again.
Get it right.
He said, and I quote, I don't regret participating in this Netflix documentary. The producers had an opportunity to tell an objective story about my life and the incredible business I built, which were equally filled with excitement, drama, and fun, and a fair amount of controversy and life lessons. How unfortunately, based on an early partial cut I've seen, this doc falls short and takes the predictable path of conflating the Mr. McMahon character with my true self, Vince. The title and promos alone make that evident. So based off of just one small scene he saw, he said, nope, I'm fucking out, and tried to railroad this. Or it's been suggested that maybe he was trying to, generate interest here. But here's another report. Before the docu-series got released here, there was a curious report about Vince McMahon wanting to buy out the docu-series.
Yeah.
So Matthew Bologna of the Inside Hollywood newsletter and blog Puck, which should tell you everything here, reports that two sources had revealed to him that McMahon attempted to purchase the documentary to prevent its release. And Bologna wrote, quote, Vince also had Endeavor CEO Ari Emanuel, his new partner in TKO, chime in on his behalf, also voicing concern about the doc's treatment of the Vince alter ego, Mr. McMahon, which ended up being the title of the doc. Netflix refused to let the project go. And then this past January, the worst McMahon scandal broke when a former employee sued alleging terrible abuse. That would be the whole, he took this one employee of WWE and, kind of shopped her around, so to speak, for sexual favors, among other things. So, yeah. Now, when you think about this, you're probably thinking, gosh, what could be in this docu-series that was so enticing and titillating, right? What do you think without having seen it? What do you think?
Well, having listened to the Behind the Bastards podcast series about Vince McMahon, I'm imagining a whole lot of stuff that doesn't pertain to the character Vince McMahon. It pertains to the businessman Vince McMahon, who is also a bastard. Yeah.
So, with that being said, would you say that not much light was shed already?
I don't know. Maybe they got something that all the other biographies have not done.
Yeah. Well, and here's where
I haven't watched it yet.
Well, Bob saw all of it here, which reminds me, we need to get him something from one of our sponsors as a compensation. So,
Oh, okay.
Remind me as soon as we're off the air here. But in all seriousness, he pretty much summed it up like this: if you've seen any documentaries on Vince McMahon in the past, this doesn't surprise any wrestling fans at all. And for people that follow it peripherally, like you, Mr. Frost, again, you pretty much know exactly what kind of and I use the term loosely, human being McMahon is. And if you were a non-fan and you're wanting to come across this, maybe this is going to shed some light about why wrestling is the way it is these days. But really, yeah, very few surprises, if any. So you didn't miss much. If you really want to see a deep dive into Vince McMahon, probably the best option would be if you go to Vice, because they did the docuseries, The 9 Lives of Vince McMahon. I thought that was a little bit more enlightening than anything else I've seen or read to date. And as far as anything McMahon shared, it's pretty much classic McMahon. Anything he talks about himself, he plays it down, he deflects, and tries to get you to focus on something else.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I wonder, where have I heard this before? Oh, right. It's in politics. And that's why I'm not shocked anymore. So, and, thank you, by the way. But other things here, WWE related, they blocked a trademark filing from TNA Wrestling, and they filed their opposition to a TNA trademark filing, and the term in dispute is Santino Marella. Now you're going, who?
What?
Okay, so Santino Marella used to be a wrestler with WWE once upon a time. The real life name is Anthony Corelli, who's based out in Canada, where Slam Wrestling is based. And I write for them. He doesn't have an MBA. I do. Drink up. But he did return to TNA as their authority figure.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and has been using the name since 2023. Now, Corelli left WWE in 2016 and would return here and there for reunion shows for WWE and all that, right? But the trademark dispute comes at a time when NXT is working very closely with TNA, sharing talent and angles. And it also should be noted, his daughter is also, I believe she's working for NXT. So expect certain things that are going to be dicey for a while. Not as dicey as Nikki Bella and Artem divorce proceedings.
Ooh.
But Nikki Bella's husband is speaking out about the incident which led to their filing for the divorce. Now, this broke out on the news, TMZ.
Yes, the news.
Yeah. But apparently it was also said in a statement to E! News and People magazine on Wednesday, Artem said, I am incredibly relieved and grateful that the domestic violence charges against me have been dropped. This has been an extremely difficult time for me. I am thankful that the truth has prevailed. And simply put, Napa County District Attorney Allison Haley gave a statement. The decision to not file charges against Mr. was made after a thorough review of the criminal investigation and careful evaluation of the evidence presented to the DA's office. The DA's office, quote, may revisit the case if it learns of other incidents or otherwise learns of facts of or evidence not previously known. You've seen Law and Order. You know how this works, folks.
Dun dun.
Yep. Thank you. But simply put, Artem doesn't have any charges against him. Now he has to deal with a bigger problem, Nikki. So You probably should have stuck with the domestic violence charges, is what we're saying here.
Probably.
That probably would have been easier.
Yes.
Anyway, but finally this, and we were just bringing up NXT. They are going to be making the move, and you reported this for cable TV not too long ago.
CableTV.com, yes. NXT on the move to CW broadcast.
And that's going to be broadcasting October 1st.
Yeah.
Here's where it gets interesting.
Oh.
Now the National Wrestling Alliance, who I have been covering for SlamWrestling.net, they have been on their app since September of last year.
Right, yeah.
Have you visited the app recently?
Recently, no, but I am familiar with the app.
But
does this present a conflict?
Well, here's where it gets really interesting. It was brought to my attention, and I just saw this recently. If you go to the website versus the app,
they're different.
The episodes are getting ready to drop as of September 30th. We're recording this live on the air. What is it? The 29th?
Yes,
of September. So yeah, all the episodes. I'm not talking like their past episodes from last year. All of them, including the stuff I recently covered for Slam Wrestling, is going to be gone. So it is all going to be dropped. As for why, nobody has said a word at all. I have reached out to NWA to ask them for a quote or a comment on what's been going on. I have yet to receive a word, but again, they'll probably won't make an announcement until next week after this episode drops.
Yeah,
if we have more details, come back to TV10 or follow me at slamwrestling.net. We'll have more details as they become available. But here's where it gets really interesting. And some of this stuff I'm going to have to talk to you off air when we're done. Here's where it gets interesting, because as we're recording live on air, NWA has had some very successful shows of late, not just in Philadelphia for NWA 76, but recently this weekend up in the New York area, specifically Queens, and they are set to have TV tapings this weekend, October 5th and 6th in Tampa, Florida, which they found a home to broadcast TV shows with WEDU PBS in the Tampa area.
Okay.
Yeah. So the question remains, okay, if this is being dropped,
where's it going to go?
Exactly. So as of right now, officially, there has been no word on what media platform they will end up, or if they're going to go back to YouTube, which is how they started to begin with.
Yep.
We will keep you up to date as the story develops, because it's sports.
It's sports with Tommy Malago. Go team!
I love that effect.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't do much else. That's all it does.
That's okay. That's the only thing I care about at this point. But yeah, that is my week lately.
Yeah, the weirdest news I've seen this week is that DirecTV and Dish are in proposals to merge services, much like Sirius and XM back in the day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I just want to let you know, if you're paying for satellite TV, you're getting fucked, and don't do it.
My dad has satellite TV.
There are much better and cheaper options to get all the same stuff.
Again, we're going to have this conversation after we're off the air. So. Okay.
Satellite TV is the biggest ripoff in media consumption. Cable's a close second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee, it got chilly in here.
There's lots of good live TV, internet-based streaming live TV services out there.
Gosh, why is it so cold in the studios? Does that mean
frost warning? Yeah, you're getting fucked. if you're subscribing to cable, or if you can get internet, you can get a much better deal. You could get YouTube TV, which is not as cheap as it used to be, but it's still way cheaper than satellite TV. Hulu and Live is also really good. Got a lot of stuff on it.
Okay.
Pretty much in Sling.
Yeah, I'm a slinger.
Slinger. And they're all good, and they're all way less expensive than satellite TV.
Agreed. And I sling the slang right now.
Slang. Yeah.
Slang.
Yeah, unless you live out in the middle of nothing where you can't get internet.
You mean Roseville?
Yeah.
Apologies to Roseville, California.
Yeah. Maybe you're in the middle of fucking nowhere and you have to use a satellite dish to get your Starlink, get your Elon Musk Starlink there or whatever. Did you know?
Yeah.
This is something for my research reviewing satellite TV services.
You did your own research?
Well, for the Jorb, I did, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The difference is when you do your research, you show your fucking work.
Yeah. So, if you have a satellite dish on your roof for your TV, which I will admit the picture is fucking fantastic when it's not snowing.
Right. But
if you wanted to use it, if you needed satellite internet service, there's no cables anywhere out where you are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a separate satellite dish. You can't use the same satellite dish for all things.
Jeez.
That's bullshit. Unlike cable, where you can use it all for internet and TV and everything. Anyway, this is all too technical. What I'm saying is look into other services because satellite is a fucking ripoff.
What we're trying to also say here, ladies and gentlemen, if you still have cords, maybe don't. Just we're trying to help you. We're giving this to you for free. Now, if you want to have an advanced moment of why you need to get away from all this, we'll only charge you the low price of.
Oh man.
What's fair? $99.
Sure, let's do that.
Yeah. So we'll charge you how to get smarter about your TV watching for $99.99 per session.
Yeah.
So, and just know the $99.99 good for what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. That means
I like that.
Because they have to buy some more. We just have to parse out just enough. I said the quiet part out loud, didn't I?
Yeah. Remember Yellow Jackets?
Oh, yes.
It's been a while.
It's been, what, almost a year now?
Oh, I think it's longer than that even.
Has it been?
Maybe, yeah.
All right.
Anyway, they're currently working on the third season.
Okay.
And we know Juliette Lewis will probably not be back.
Yeah. Well,
Spoiler. Maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah.
Two guest stars have signed on. I didn't see this one before.
What?
Okay, Hilary Swank will have a recurring role on Yellow Jackets in season 3.
The fuck you say?
Yeah. Also, Joel McHale.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
I have no idea what the hell Joel McHale's doing, but yeah.
Maybe he's just taking his chef character over to Yellow Jackets.
It'll be like Detective Munch, Richard Belzer. He'll just take this character on a tour of different TV shows.
You call that eating up like a cannibal? You were slow at that. You're very slow. Do you know how fucking slow you are? Say, yes, chef. Yes, chef! That is just entertaining already. I love this.
It could be good, yeah.
When are they? Oh, here it is.
They're currently working on the new season. Probably next year we'll see it.
That's what they're saying here, and it'll be coming to Paramount Plus.
Because Showtime doesn't exist anymore.
Right. And, of course, you could rent or buy on Prime Video if you're a sucker. So don't give Bezos any more money. Don't be that person. I'm looking at you. You know what you did. Unless, hold on, does he still have to give alimony to his wife?
I don't know. Maybe.
Give him at least some of the money for that reason right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need some...
She's not terrible.
No, she's great. She is an emphasis for Maya Rudolph's loot.
Yeah.
So build more stories that way.
Yeah. Another show I'm quite enjoying. I'm still enjoying The Old Man.
Oh, yeah.
I just turn on the subtitles. So
you have to.
Yeah. And Agatha All Along.
Uh-huh.
Third episode, pretty weird.
Kind of goes without saying.
It's pretty fucking weird episode.
I will say this, and maybe it's just me, and I don't want to go down this road. I haven't heard a lot of complaints.
No.
It's not me.
It's one of those rare Marvel Disney Plus shows where we're not hearing a lot of bitching about it. How about that? Weird, huh?
What do you suppose the reason is?
It's good.
Well, there's that. But let's face it, there's always some fuckboy incel that's going to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, it's got too many women on it.
Yeah.
That's probably out there. I'm sure if we went to Reddit, we would find that.
Okay. And thank you for affirming my good choices of late.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm sure if we went to Reddit, we could find somebody bitching about there's too many girls on this show.
Why is Marvel just being so woke? Fuck me.
Go woke, go broke.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Thank you. Thank you for reaffirming why I'm doing what I'm doing here. Anyway, but yeah. But as far as Yellow Jackets goes, because I am kind of curious how they're going to continue on with what's her bucket that's been on Fallout? Ellie Purcell?
Ella Purcell, yes.
Ella Purcell, thank you.
Yes.
And the only reason I'm bringing that up is because, you know, in the TV show, she was a teen, and if you saw Fallout, not so much.
Yeah.
So that's going to prove to be interesting. Also, is that going to create a conflict with Fallout when they start up again?
I think we'll be fine.
Okay. As long as we get Walton Goggins. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. There's going to be a new movie coming out called Queen of the Ring.
Okay.
Now it talks about the story of June Byer or Mildred Burke, the first ever women champion in professional wrestling.
Okay.
I saw a still of it the other day, and this came from Camille, who's now with All Elite Wrestling, but formerly was with the NWA and held the Burke for 814 days. Mm-hmm. So she's portraying one of the women's champion, June Byer, but also in it was Walton Goggins.
Okay.
So he could be one of the wrestling promoters from that time period.
Okay.
I knew about Camille, but when I saw Walton, I was like, you have my attention. I think I need to pay more attention to this.
Yes.
All right. And there may be more stories about this as the weeks lead up to it. We'll keep you posted here.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you watched the, well, this is on Netflix, and you hate Netflix, but you also love Netflix. You've got a love-hate Netflix thing going on.
I'm quiet quitting right now.
Yeah.
I had to, just because I was like, Umbrella Academy, I'm done. Twilight
yeah.
of the Gods, and I'm checked out.
So there's this new series, The Monsters, the Menendez brothers story.
Yeah.
From, again, Ryan Murphy, who's everywhere. Apparently the Menendez brothers are complaining about the movie, the series. Not fair.
I think Colin Jost said it best with his joke. I guess the one of the thing was the stories out there is that they had an incestuous relationship.
Yeah.
And there's Jost going, one of the Menendez brothers said, it's so good that our parents aren't alive to hear about this.
Yeah. Anyway, they've said, we want to have a word with Ryan Murphy. Meanwhile, Ryan Murphy says, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
He says, this is the best thing that's happened to you guys in 30 years.
Literally.
Yeah. Or the only thing, really.
Are they still in prison?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
If they got out, fucking, box up as much as possible, Ryan.
Yeah. Getting back to Agatha all along for a second.
Okay.
In 1 week, 9.3 million views on Disney Plus.
Wow.
That's I don't know if that's a record, but that's up there.
Okay. Could it also be it's in time for it's going to coincide with Halloween? I mean,
Sure. Yeah.
Well, when how many episodes is it?
I think it says I'm going to guess 8.
Okay. So
8 or 9.
All right.
It could run up to Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that clicks right there. Fantastic.
But here's some other weird news.
What?
Talking about Nielsen ratings. Rings of Power is the second most streamed thing on TV.
Yeah, I'm one of those suckers.
You know what the first thing is?
No.
You've already forgotten. We talked about it before we went on air.
Oh,
Prison Break.
that's right.
Why Prison Break?
Okay.
It's on. It's both on Hulu and Netflix.
This was a show that was on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Probably didn't get quite as much love.
It did pretty well.
It did okay.
Yeah, it did pretty well. They got several seasons out of it, and they tried to reboot, which went nowhere. No one cared.
Yeah.
But a lot of love out there for the old Prison Break episodes
Jeez.
on streaming.
Is this kind of like the Friends algorithm here?
Maybe, yeah.
Like, is that... Or somebody just said, we need more Dominic Purcell, or
Yeah.
Wentworth Miller just said, I could use a little bit more love.
You know, I saw a movie I saw a promo for a movie with Wentworth Miller recently.
Really?
And I don't even remember what it was.
Hold on.
It
I'm
was
on
like
IMDb.
it looked like a very low budget B movie that would go directly to video, and I'm sure that's what it is.
I'm looking right now. So the only thing he did recently was DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
That's it. That's been a minute.
Yeah, I'm looking right now because usually when IMDb lists anything else they've done, they usually break out what that newest project is. No, he hasn't done anything since Legends of Tomorrow. And I'm looking here.
I'd swear it was him I saw on that poster.
Oh, I believe you. I'm taking a look. The only other recent thing he did was 2 Hours to Vegas from 2015. So, and it's number 2 hours to number 2 Vegas.
All right.
This is more of a rabbit hole deep dive than we've ever done on a character.
Okay, you know the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson thing coming up in November?
Yeah.
I believe they're going to make a Netflix docuseries about it before it happens. So what are you documenting exactly?
Well, and this is what I'm trying to figure out right now with Netflix's strategy with sports in general. You're baffled by that shit? No, seriously, here's the question I have, because as we just talked about with the McMahon docuseries, why would you release that when you're going to be in bed with them with WWE Raw coming up in January?
Yeah, but Vince is out.
Again, that's the question I have.
They must know something we don't.
Yeah, or they've got some serious leverage.
Well, they're Netflix, yes.
Oh yeah, that is a good reason. Yeah.
They're just fucking Netflix. They can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. For now, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We got your eye. We got an eye on you.
Yeah. So let's tell the people what they should be watching harder. I've already, I'll reiterate, Calling from Accounts on Paramount Plus, Grotesquerie on FX and Hulu, and Have I Got News for You Saturday nights on CNN.
Yes.
And later on Max.
And for me, it's going to be Tulsa King, and then follow it up with The Penguin. That is your perfect Sunday gangster lineup.
Oh, Kristen Milioti is so good.
Oh, I swear to God, that is the most taut performance. Like, you could just see that is a string ready to snap.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd also throw in Agatha All Along, but apparently everybody's already watching it anyway, so you don't need me to tell you.
Yeah. I will add The Old Man along with you, but again, seriously, folks, subtitles. And if you're going to go why, let me illustrate. On Lithgow's character, look, Dan, I'm trying to tell you that we need to save Emma from the Afghanistans.
From the Afghanistans.
And then there's Jeff Bridges. Look, Harper, I'm trying to tell you, that's not going to be a problem. Just chill out, man. Notice the difference?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And
Scene.
I'd urge you to go back and watch the Orphan Black Echoes series because it has been canceled.
Yeah.
But it's a good 10 episodes. It's worth checking out. I think you can get it on AMC Plus. So I'd say go back and give that a chance if you didn't before. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good, and of course it ends on a bit of a cliffhanger that we'll never get a resolution for. But fuck it.
For now.
But, yeah, who knows?
What we're trying to say is Netflix. Look, if you're going to do us a solid, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's enough, right?
I think so.
We want to thank Sugar House Distillery.
Yep.
For the raspberry lemonade vodka.
They provided some serious genius juice for this episode.
It's got a kick.
And
it's 10%.
Yeah, and I do have to say, if you need something good and non-alcoholic that has some taste, go visit Ivy at Boostique. And while you're at it, get some glassware, get some stuff for mixing cocktails as well. She's got it all. But you know who else you need to visit, sir? Or madam? I would say you should also check out our good friends at Outlaw Distillery out in the Midvale area. They've got some great bourbons, they got some rum, and they now have some they have some vodka to have there, along with some other stuff.
Some not vodka?
No, they have vodka.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I tripped up on my words there. And I'm not drinking. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh, yeah. And then, of course, our good friends at Ogden's Own Distillery. They have the 5 Wives, the 5 Husbands vodka, the Madame Patarini gin. They also got some Porter's Fire because, Fireball is for amateurs.
Yes.
And they also have variations of porters, such as Porter's Apple, which is great for Halloween.
All right.
And some Porter's Peanut Butter Whiskey, which we've tried. Try it also with some...
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, or even some Kahlua. I want you to be the judge on that.
Kahlua?
Why not?
Huh?
Let's give it...
All right.
Let you be the... let you do your own research.
That doesn't sound right, but okay.
But of course, if you need some beer because it's football season, I need beer. I need a really good beer. Well, then visit our good friends at Bohemian Brewery. They got all the beer you can handle and then some. And of course, guess what? We still have TV10 Podcast T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wearing it right now. I was showing it off. Sleeveless even. We don't have sleeveless options. You have to do that yourself.
Jersey Shore style.
Yes. I'm going full Joey Chestnuts here. But more importantly, just rock it out, and you could buy it from us, $10 a month. Shoot us an email, tv10podcast@gmail.com. Subject line is T-shirt me now. Name, address, shirt size. If you do Venmo or PayPal. Nope, we don't do Zelle. We don't do, what else don't we do? Oh, yeah, Bitcoin. Sorry. None of the cryptos. Even though a certain 45 is saying you need to do the cryptos.
Man, he went on a scam terror last week. You got the silver coin. You got the crypto.
Right.
You got sneakers. Bibles.
Yep.
What else was there?
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of feeling like
I've lost track of all of it.
Yeah, what we're trying to say is if you feel like it's a scam,
It is.
but if you feel like you're not sure if it's a scam, this is the real easy test. Talk to your grandparents about this, and if they say, "Oh yeah, I like seeing that silver coin," easy red flag right there.
I saw that on Newsmax. I got to have that.
See? Already an easy thing. We give you this advice so that you don't have to make these horrible mistakes.
All right, we've taken care of all the business.
And I think we've shaped some minds.
All right, on that note, good night, America.
And yes, you jiggle that handle. It's time to flush.
There's only me and my
Well, come on, Ash. What about you? You must have some moves.
Just one. It's the nipple flash.
That's a good move.
That's not really a move, though. That just happened one time.
Did it?
Didn't it?
Didn't it?
Did it?
Did it?
Dunno.
Didn't it?
Fuck no. I did it all through my 20s. Got free drinks, whatever. Friends would say it's my signature move. Yeah.
Wow. Smart. Clever girl. Thrifty.
Thank you.
Well, come on. Do the move.
No, fuck no.
No, it's fair. She's got to do the move. You did your move. Now she's got to do her move.
No.
Fair's fair.
Fair is not fair.
Fair is fair.
Why not?
You're not doing the move.
Okay.
Because
Because of the wonderful tits she has. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That was good.
ridiculous.
Give it to me.
Yeah, all right. Don't leave me hanging.
I'm not going to do the move.
Obviously.
Oh, boo.
Not boo.
I'm going to get some drinks.
Shut it down.
Do you mind getting us some beers? Thanks, sweetheart. Yeah.
Meep.
Whoa. Wow.
No, not wow.
She's fun. That's in there.
No, it's not.
That is in there.
No, it's not in there. Get it out.
It's deep in the bank, mate.
Or take it out of the bank.
Deposit made.
It's a withdrawal, mate.
That's a term deposit.
No, fucking close the account. We're kicking you out of the bank. We're closing your account. Fuck, I'm glad you're here.